Namaste and hello. Welcome to the Art of Yoga project. My name is Jerome. Thank you for taking the time to practice on your mat here with me today. We're going to be going over a core strengthening class. So let's get started. Let's start by standing, feet hips distance apart. We're going to go into some shoulder shrugs, just connecting breath to movement. I'm going to inhale, bring my shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, shoulders up. And exhaling, shoulders back and down. Just a few rounds on your own at your own pace. You can speed up if you need to, or slow it down if that's what you want. Just taking the time, feeling the muscles, connecting to your breath. Last round. Good. And then starting with some arm swings back and forth. And go ahead and start with some arm circles. And switch direction. Good. And the next thing we're going to do is a standing balance. So I'm going to lift my right leg and reach up with my right arm. So right leg up, right arm up. If you fall out or lose your balance, that's okay. Just come on back, see if you can connect to your breath. Good. Let's try it on the other side. Left arm up, left leg up. Again, if you fall out, just come back. No judgment here. And let go. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to do left arm standing and left arm up. So inhale, right leg up, left arm up. A little bit harder for me on this side. I'm not sure how it is for you. Different bodies, different stories. So this time, standing with my right leg, my right arm is up, lifting with the left. And exhale, let it go. Good. Last thing, 3-part breath or breath of joy. What I'm going to do is inhale, my arms open, lift my arms over my head and take another breath, and exhale, forward fold. So let's try that together. Inhale, open, inhale, lift, and exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, up and out. Inhale, up and out. Nice job. Go ahead and have a seat. All right. Now, as always, our check-in question today is going to be, how are you feeling? How are you feeling in your body? And how are you feeling emotionally? My second question today is to name 2 things that you're thankful for in your life. 2 things that you're grateful for having in your life today. All right. As stated earlier, we're going to be going into a core strengthening workout, so you're going to start to feel a fire building, a little bit of heat. It's okay to get frustrated, okay? I don't want you guys to feel discouraged. When I do a difficult core practice, I feel the same way. Sometimes I just lose control of emotions, and that's okay. As long as we come back and we continue practicing, that's what's important. Okay, so let's start in plank. What we're going to do is a plank to a Spider-Man push-up. So at the top of my push-up, I'm going to hold for 2 breaths. On my second exhale, I'm going to lower down and bring my same side knee to that elbow. So if I'm lowering down with my left knee comes up to my left elbow, and then I'll straighten out back into plank, 2 breaths. Then the same thing on the other side. Exhaling, right knee to right elbow, come back up, 2 breaths in plank. Let's get started. I'll meet you in a plank position. Once everyone gets here, we'll start with a deep inhale. Good. Let's all take a deep breath in. And exhale, lower down into a regular push-up, bringing left knee to left elbow. Good. Inhale, come up. 2 breaths in plank. On your next exhale, lower down, right elbow, right knee. And come up. Good. We're doing 5 to each side. Exhale, left. 2 breaths in plank. Exhale, right. Good job, guys. 3 more to both sides. Exhale, left. And 2 breaths here. On your next exhale, go to right. And last 2. And go ahead and come out. Wiggle out your arms, give yourself a little bit of a break. Nice job. Next we're going to go into Cobra. So we're going to start in plank, lower down, lift our chest, get our shoulder blades together, and we're going to go into a side plank. Now, at the end of 3 breaths, I'm going to switch positions and lift my leg out of side plank to give you an extra challenge. Now, if you don't really feel like doing the extra challenge today, just stay in regular side plank. Otherwise, if you're feeling strong, go ahead and lift that top leg up out of side plank for 1 extra breath. All right, so let's start in plank. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Look left and look right. Go ahead and rotate onto your left side. Left foot on the bottom, right arm overhead. 3 breaths here. Last breath, go ahead and challenge. Lift that right leg for 1 breath and come back into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Look right, look left, and come up onto your right side plank. Left arm overhead. Make sure our hips are not sinking. 2 more breaths. And challenge. Exhale, come back down. Lower down to Cobra. 2 more on each side. Inhale, Cobra. Look left. Look right. Rotate onto your left side plank. Right arm overhead. Last breath, go ahead and get into your challenge pose. Right leg up. 1 breath here, and come back down. Here's plank, lower down. Inhale, Cobra. Look left, look right. And rotating onto your right hand. Left arm overhead. 3 breaths here. One more deep breath here. And you can go into your challenge pose. Exhale, come down. All right, good job, guys. Let's go into some tabletop balances. We'll start out easy and work our way into 2 limbs off the ground. So from plank, I'm just going to lower my knees onto the ground, knees under hips. I'm going to press out with my left leg. Notice I have a tall body line from my heel all the way to the top of my head. I want to make sure that my hips aren't too low. My shoulders aren't too low. It's a nice one long line here. One more breath. And exhale, put it down. Kick out right leg. Same thing for this balance. Go ahead and lower down. Now I have right hand up. Go ahead and take left leg. Straighten out with my left leg, right hand reaching. And lower down. This time, left arm out. And right leg. And exhale, lower down. Nice job, guys. Now, we're going to go into some press ups. So these are going to be from just seated, both legs out straight in front of me. I'm going to take my hands down to my side. So, when I'm ready, I'm going to press up with both hands, lifting my body off of the ground. Let's try to stay lifted for 3 breaths. So everyone in a seat, legs out straight in front of them, hands down by their hips. I'm going to take an inhale and press up in 3, 2, 1, inhale. And lower down. Good, just 3 breaths into the chest, into the belly, and go ahead and lower down. Good, we're going to do that 2 more times. 3, 2, 1, lift. And release. Good, breathing really helps me stay in that pose. We're going to go into it one last time. 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Really tough work. All right, next pose is boat pose. So for boat, I'm going to stay in the same position, just seated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the tops of my legs, my thighs, and my knees towards my chest. Here it's really important that I'm lifting out of the pelvis and keeping a tall spine, nice open chest. So I'll give you a side view. All we're doing, nice and balanced in our pelvis. Arms can go out, and I'm drawing my knees to my chest. Lifting the chest, I'm here for 3 breaths. Good job, guys. We're going to go into that 2 more times. All right, getting ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Arms out, knees to chest. And go ahead and lower. Nice job. Now, we can start to add a little bit of challenge to this. If that one's too easy, we can start to come to the left and then to the right, alternating. Or we can start to straighten out the legs. So for me, I'm just going to stay in the regular boat pose that we were doing the first 2 times. You guys are free to kind of explore the strength of your body with that twist or by straightening out your legs. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. And exhale, release. Good job, guys. All right. Now, we're going to start to stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to take my left foot into my pelvis. I'm going to straighten out my right leg. And I'm just going to reach forward, fold over that right leg. Every inhale keeps my spine tall. Every exhale draws the chest towards the top of the thigh. And one more breath here. Good, go ahead and inhale, come up. Straighten out the left foot, bring the right foot in. Good. Same thing to the left side, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower chest to leg. Make sure that right hip isn't picking up off of the ground. You want to make sure that right hip stays grounded into your mat. Last 2 breaths here. Good. All right, last set of poses. We're going to go into figure 4 on the back. We'll do a bridge pose 2 times, and then we'll go into a twist, and then we'll have a little bit of time for rest. So let's start on our back, feet on the floor. All right, so figure 4, I'm going to bring my right ankle to my left knee. And just opening up the hip, I can put a hand on the knee, take an inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to push that knee away from my chest. Last 2 breaths. Good. Right foot on the floor, bring your left up to meet the right knee. And again, hand on the knee, You can start to press that away from your chest. Last 2 breaths here. And go ahead and release. Okay. Going into a twist, bringing both knees to the left, right arm out to a T, and I'll look over the right shoulder. Two more breaths here. And exhale, untwist, bring both knees over to the right, left arm reaching out. I'll look over my left shoulder. Inhale and twist. And go ahead and settle down into your final resting pose. Getting ready for a nice meditation. Give yourself any last body adjustments. Maybe a stretch in your legs. Maybe your arms overhead. I'm going to sit up while I walk you through this meditation. Now, before we get started, let's settle in. Take 3 deep breaths into the belly. And last time, into the belly, deep breath. And exhale. Good, so we're going to go into just a breathing pattern to help us settle into our body and relax. We're going to do a 4-second inhale, a 5-second hold, and a 5-second exhale. Go ahead and start to bring the left hand to the belly, the right hand to the chest. Take a deep inhale. And hold. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And hold. And exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And exhale. Now just a few more rounds of this breathing on your own. And as you're breathing, I want to bring up our checkout question. I asked you for 2 things you're thankful for in your life. I just want to go back and look at those 2 things one more time and see if you found a little more appreciation, a little more gratitude for those 2 things in your life that you're thankful for. Allow yourself to feel that emotion of thanks for those two things in your life. Go ahead and switch to regular deep breathing without the hold. Just inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Last 2 rounds of breathing. Deep inhale into the belly. And exhale out of the mouth. One more time. Take a deep breath in. And exhaling. I want to thank you for practicing with us here at the Art of Yoga Project and for showing up on your mat today. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.